request Gitika and Naresh, who are the true warriors who are assisting us in this entire battle, sitting in US. As Pramesh also said that we were working in two different time zones, but you all have been having sleepless nights, and you have been very proactive and coordinating in US for assisting your brethren in India. So we would like to hear from you, how did this all happen and what really motivates you, and what is the whole background of this Indian diaspora and global community coming together in supporting us?
Thank you, Dr. Pankaj. I think it all starts with our love for TMC. I mean, the most trusted institute for us, I think, in India today. It all starts from there. But I will ask Naresh to start the story, because the whole thing started with this potential of 25 donations that would come to us, and we wanted it to go to the TMC hospital. And from there, it has gone to 5,000 concentrators now. So, Naresh, do you want to start off that part of the story, please?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like 10 days seems like so long ago right now because of everything that's happened in between. But very briefly, I had a donation of about 20 concentrators that we had used in Los Angeles in the second wave in December, and we had seen how useful it was over here. And one of the organizations in Los Angeles, Community Partners International, had reached out and said, "Is there a way to use this anywhere in the world?" And I wrote to Dr. Badwe, and Dr. Badwe said yes, and immediately Air India helped to arrange transport. Mr. Sunil Daware, Mr. Jeffrey Sai, Mr. Dilip, they had all jumped in immediately from Air India to help arrange transport, and that 20 became 75. And instantly, New York Presbyterian and Cornell was also working on making, through the Dr. Hamid Foundation, was also working on making a large donation of oxygen concentrators. And so we were put in touch by TMC, and that 75 turned into a shipment immediately within the next few days of another 100 concentrators from Cornell and the Hamid Foundation through Air India, where we worked out a lot of the kinks in the supply chain, how to get it through. And then the support started pouring in. Cornell put in another 2,800 concentrators from New York Presbyterian. And then Gitika wrote to the entrepreneur community in the US, the Indian American entrepreneur community in the US, and support started pouring in over there. So Gitika, do you want to speak to that?
Absolutely. I think it was on April 30th that I told them that we have a FedEx plane available that's only 60% full of concentrators. And so we have to find a way for it to be entirely full. And they all started to rally behind us, and we were able to reach out in one day, able to raise about $750K, and next day $2 million. And Mr. Deshpande, Vinod Khosla are all names that we know. But there were contributions across the board from $50 to $250,000, just rallied around the fact that Tata Memorial Center is going to be the receiving entity, and that the National Cancer Grid exists that will allow it to go to every single small hospital across the country. And the fact that we have this phenomenal experience with the COVID dome that got talked about, that TMC has had prior experience battling COVID on ground in this makeshift operation. And so the collective energy with TMC NCG allowed us to bring in over 200 donors in about 2 days. And that support continues. And I feel like now, like we've become experts in supply chain, logistics, transportation, perhaps. And like when they ask me, how will this get around the country? And I say, the head of medical oncology, head of radiation oncology will be taking care of shipment to Bhopal. The trust factor is actually a lot higher, So the name, the reputation, the institution of Tata Memorial Center, along with NCG, I think allowed us to just reach out to people, and now we are all looking forward to the next shipment coming next week, again with FedEx and Air India, and we should be and next we will try to work on these PSA machines that Dr. Pramesh talked about. I'll stop here.